We are live at Menominee Nation Arena. The journey has reached its pinnacle. 2 teams left at the Division I level. 4 teams are currently alive as the D2 game is wrapping up. At the conclusion of tonight's games, the girls' basketball season for the 2020-2021 season comes to a close. And the journey that we've been on has been all Germantown. And we got to take it all the way to the end. And we are excited to bring it to you. When I say we, I speak to my partner, Ron Gavinsky. I'm Ed Rowie. G, we've reached the pinnacle.
How exciting is this? I mean, we were talking off air. The first game of the season, we thought Germantown was pretty good. They're special. And you got to give Hudson credit. They're, this is going to be a great game. How can you not be happy?
Hudson.
Hi, Mike. Nice to see you.
At least we got the best of the best for the best game. We got referees coming over. Of course, Coach Gavinsky, he knows everybody. He knows everybody, so you enjoy it. As you were saying, we got to talk about Hudson. G-Town people all know about Germantown. They've seen it all this year. They've been a part of this ride and how much fun it's been for us. They're a great offensive team. They're a terribly underrated defensive team. Nobody ever talks about their defense, although during the interview last week with the media, Coach Stuvey mentioned the defense 6 different times. That's what he talked about. He didn't talk about his offense. He talked about his defense. But when we talk about Hudson, this is a long team. As we were getting ready to come on, we had parents from Germantown coming up to us and asking, are they as big as they looked on TV?
And we said yes.
Yeah, and we said yes, because they are. They are a big team. They are very long. Don't know about their team speed, though.
Correct, and they have not seen what Germantown's going to bring to them.
And we've said that all year, as we said all year. But this is a very talented 23-0 team. Don't be fooled. This is a good team. Their closest game was 49-40 over Rice Lake, 5th game of the year. Okay?
Right.
Closest game of the year. Their next closest game is Hortonville, 55-50. That was last week.
And that's a common opponent that Germantown played.
Not only is it a common opponent, Hortonville, did they lose the game or did Hudson win that game?
I would say that Hortonville lost that game.
And we both love Hortonville.
Correct. So there is a little prejudice there. But again, with 4 minutes left, Hortonville was up by 8 points.
Not only that, they missed front ends, they missed layups, they missed other free throws. Just one of those, everything that could go wrong went wrong. And Hudson's here because of it.
Correct.
They beat a very good Franklin team. They did a great job shutting down Rango. And you could see that Franklin's offense just didn't have the same flow.
Right, and I think that's to the credit to the length of Hudson. This will be the biggest team, the lengthiest team that they've played all year.
Talking to the Germantown staff before the game, they are very confident in their team, as well they should be. But they really feel that Hudson's not prepared for them. They feel they are prepared because they just got done playing a very long, bigger team with a big post in Beaver Dam. Also earlier in the year, they played Arrowhead. Another similar type team, big post, outside shooters as well.
And they played KM, who has the big center there. I mean, they've played big teams, and they've come out well in a lot of those games.
Well, let's face facts. This is game number 30 for Germantown, game number 24 for Hudson. It's the last game of the year. The 2 best teams at the Division I are right in front of us, and I don't know that you can question that at this point.
I would agree with that statement.
Because everybody said it was Kimberly, and we saw what happened there. The other one was Beaver Dam. Saw what happened there. So let's go G-Town.
Right, and as you and I were talking while we were up here, I mean, rankings don't mean anything other than for parents and the kids. But I said to you, 7 weeks, Germantown was number 1. and Kimberly was number 2. And then the last 5 weeks, Kimberly was number 1 and Germantown was number 2. I mean, there's reasons for that. I mean, people see potential.
Sure. One thing we should talk about is the three-point shooting. Germantown leads the state in attempts and makes. They hit 14 in game 1, led by 7, a state-tying record by Jalen Acker, and you know she wants to break her own record.
Well, right, and if she hits one in this game, she'll tie the record for the most in 2 games. And I would bet my life she's going to hit more than 1 this game.
I would most assuredly think the same. But the other side of that, the flip side, is Hudson as a team made 68 going into this morning's game. 68, they made 5 in that game, which is a lot for them.
Correct.
When you average, making about 3 a game. And they hit 5 in that first game against Franklin. So they're up to 73 on the season. To give you an idea as you listen in, Jay had 60 alone. So, it's like Jay versus the Hudson when it comes to the three-point shooting. And that doesn't talk about the rest of the team. Again, they led the state in threes made. So what are you going to do defensively? Are you going to come out and open up seams to allow KK to get to the hoop?
Well, I would hope they don't want to let that happen, because if they do, it's over.
Well, so...
I mean, you have to, again, I would say Germantown's going to think, do we give up the 3 or do we play the post players like they've been all year? And I would assume they're going to do the same thing that they've done to get in there. It's going to be an interesting chess game. That's what it is.
The crowd is filing in. It's a big crowd. It came in loud.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to get louder.
If you've never been to this Menominee Nation Arena, it is, and most people haven't because it is relatively new, great venue. It is a smaller venue. And the roof, I mean, it's not too much to say it's just above a high school gym roof.
Right.
As far as size-wise. So if this place gets loud, it could get deafening quickly.
I agree with that statement. And I think that's what high school basketball is about. Loud crowds, exciting, intense game, and I think we're going to see all of that here.
I think one thing we need to touch on at least, is the crew we have tonight, and we've got a great refereeing crew. The lead official tonight is Crystal Ellis, former hoop star at Racine St. Catherine's.
And Marquette U.
And Marquette U. Let's not leave that out. I was thinking of the high school theme. You go to college right away. She was the leading scorer at Marquette until just recently. She's no fool when it comes to this game of basketball.
And she was All-State, I think
4 years.
And
I agree.
I think she was the Player of the Year her senior year. I coached against her when I was at Greendale. 3 times she beat me in the state tournament.
I wish we could put things like, it's storytelling time with Uncle G.
But it's the truth.
I know. It's great.
But and you want to talk about Mike? I mean, we have a really good referee and staff crew tonight.
We do.
It's one of the best.
The D2 crew had a great group. This group has a great, and that's how it's supposed to be up at state, you would hope. So everything's in line. We've got loud crowd. We've got the 2 best teams in the state, a combined, think about that. Together, 52-1. 51-1. Sorry, I've already.
That's all right.
51-1.
Right.
Germantown has already, I believe, set the state record for number of wins at 28. I don't think you can play any more than.
Well, they never could play more than 28 because the team that plays a buy-in never got to the state.
But because of the way things played out, they were allowed to schedule more, anticipating games being canceled. Germantown did not have a single game affected. And that is a credit to this team and this community. That is something that Coach Stubbe talked about last week, and he said it's kids making good decisions and making sacrifices. And he said it perfectly. You have to give up a lot, and it's a long season.
Oh, it is. And this year was the first year that WIA let varsity teams play 24 games. Everybody else, the JV freshman team, still played 22. but they upped their 2 games, and Germantown played all 24 games before the tournament.
So we've talked about the teams. Both the home team, Germantown in their home white again. Blue letters, blue numerals, gold trim. Hudson will be in their navy blue and gray. We've talked about each team. We've talked about the crowd as they continue to come in. Pretty much all set. Good capacity. Of course, it's not full, but we have separate student sections on the north end of the gym. Let me think here. No, that's the east end of the gym. We have to get our bearings. We've been coming in so many different places. We've talked about the referees. I think we're ready.
I think we are. And I like the way they put the student bodies behind the same basket, but they're separated by the hallway that they have there.
I think you're going to hear a couple of roars in a matter of seconds as each team is going to make their way to the bench. We will have our anthem. Germantown will put the ball in play, and we will be set from Menominee Nation Arena. Sit back, enjoy it. We hope you do. It's for the gold ball. Division I championship on the line. Hudson Raiders, Germantown Warhawks. It's time. Germantown student Elise Duffy coming through.
Ooh, that was good. Awesome is the better word.
Anthem is sung. Lineups are set. Referees are getting ready to split the table. I think we're good to go.
Yep, I was just thinking, Coach, this is every childhood kid's dream, playing in a state championship when you're starting out.
If you get the 4, you know, you're obviously lucky. And if you get the multiple, you're obviously lucky. But when you get you've spent your career, Coach Stuvey, this is number 1 after doing this for so long.
And this is Germantown's number 1. Looks like they're starting in a 2-3, Coach.
And we're underway. Left side corner, Acker 3, off the mark, rebound, battled. Off Wisner, yes it is. It's gonna be out of bounds. Full court pressure from Germantown. Near steal as Germantown's pressure is causing problems, and they're getting 10-second call to start the game. Well, Germantown's defense, we've talked about it. Acker into the middle, Pompu, little turnaround, 8-footer off the mark. First rebound of the night goes to Livy Boley. Boley up ahead. Top of the key, they're screaming middle, middle, middle. Little shot fake, nothing there. Looking inside, double team comes late to Hudson.
Hatfield.
Audrey Hatfield, 6'2" senior. She's going to be the tough one to stop. So each team's strength has been shown already. The defense of Germantown and the size for Hudson is KK fires up a 3, no good. On the floor. And we're going to have a tie-up. It's going to be Hudson ball. Boyle to trigger it. 5'11", senior as they kick it up ahead. Running down the right side, nothing there. It's off the mark. Acker comes away with it. She pushes right side. Top of the key, nothing there. Gets it to KK. KK just out. That's an easy call. Easy call. KK just shoved. Really no hiding that. That was just a Earl Campbell special.
And I'm laughing because Ellis has done that many times in her career.
She knows it too.
Yes.
Hudson facing the in pressure. There's Paul's kill. There's the rotation. Do a nice job finding Grace Lewis. She goes to the hoop, off the backboard, and good. So it's been a while for Germantown since they've been in this type of game where they've trailed. They've just been dominating lately. Drop pass, Paul's kill, unable to finish. Offensive rebound blocked, Hatfield. And then she hustles to save the ball. They push it up left side. Jonas to the right side. She gets it back. 3 on the way. Good. Hudson's up 7-0 now. 15:40 first half. Similar scene to what we saw this morning.
Yep.
Acker, 3, no chance on that one. Deep 3, Lewis rebounds. Up ahead, finishing, layup good. Hudson, 9-0, timeout Germantown. Germantown hasn't seen this in a while, Coach.
No. They just got to relax. As we've said many times to other teams, the first points are hard to score.
I think something they need to I don't even know what I'm trying to say. No. Just go back to, they got the ball. KK got it into the middle, dropped a bounce pass, but Hatfield's so big. If you have a weak side drop, she can't be in two places at once. She was able to block Paul's kill shot. From what I could tell, I had the referee slide down right in front of me, but it really looked like Hatfield's causing problems with her length. She is agile, and they do have length.
Right.
She's listed at 6'2". Well, so is Grace Johnson, 6'2", and that length is clearly causing problems.
And they have length that comes off their bench, too. The other thing that I see is Germantown's only getting one shot. They're not getting any secondary.
They did on the block and then had it blocked again by Hatfield. And then it seems like offensively they rushing three-pointers.
I agree with that. A long way to go in this game.
No doubt. 15:24 remaining. KK crosses midcourt. Pompu high ball screen, nothing there. Pass to Wisner. Offense is going side to side right now. Skip pass, swing it left side. Acker, Pompu in the corner. Katie, out to Acker, 3 on the way, got it. Germantown's on the board. Good patience, good ball movement, good kick-out pass from Katie P. The Pompu pass to Acker. Ball nearly stolen, instead up ahead. Boyle. Back to Jonas. She's just in front of the half-court line. They get a deep curl. Looking inside, going high-low. They're very strong high-low. Look at Hatfield, 15-footer, and she got it. Gee, we've seen a lot of great players this year. I don't know that there have been many that have played 2 games better than what we've seen from her.
Right.
KK down the lane, floater, no good. Hatfield kicks it out. Wisner comes away with it. Wisner floater, no good. Rebound Boyle. 11-3, 14 minutes left. To the hoop, finish, and foul. The length is causing problems.
It is.
And they're handling the pressure without an issue.
So far, I agree with that.
Now you had that 10-second call early. They made a quick change in having somebody flash. Paul's kill rebound after the miss.
They're running the diagonal all the way across the
court. KK down the lane, and they're going to say she traveled. (13-3), 13:55 remaining.
Just got to keep on getting stops.
Sophia Jonas, 5'7", senior, has it taken away. Pompu to the hoop. Little turnaround, short. Paulskill saves it. Go the other way. Jonas crossing the timeline. Pull up 3, no good. And a foul. They're going to get Grace Johnson for the push in the back on Acker. So Pompu came away with the steal, went right at Hatfield. Left the shot short. Paulskill was able to save it, but right to Hudson. They go the other way. Shot off the mark. Germantown, good box out. They get the ball. They have it, top of the key. KK, top of the key. Nothing there. Loses it, gets it back. Into the corner. Pompu 3. Oh, it rolled, it touched everything, and then rolled off. It was everything but down. Jonas, KK on her. 12:50 remaining first half, 13-3. Hudson up. Hatfield. High-low basketball, and Hatfield, she's just too much right now. KK goes one-on-one and finishes. Well, at some point, she's going to have to kick it out and hope her teammates knock him down because she's not going to have enough strength left in her by the end of this game, maybe by the end of this half, because she is really having to work to get around these bodies.
Agreed. The length is affecting Germantown at this moment.
There is no team that's been this tall that anybody's seen. This is the longest team we've seen all season. And we've seen a lot of teams. Drive, shot, no good. Battle for the rebound. Pompu comes away with it. Acker crossing the timeline. Setting up. She lets it fly. Back iron. Grace Lewis rebounds. Under 12 minutes now. Lewis, shot off, no good. Rebound, Paul's kill, they push. KK. Hudson, good job getting back. KK pull up, 15-footer, she got it. Timeout, Hudson.
No, it'll be was it?
It was Hudson, 32nd.
13's in some pain.
Did not see what happened, but Livy Boyley is limping back to the bench. It's not agony pain, so you don't know if it's a knee to knee or what it is. She's hunched over, but she appears to be okay. We're not going to guess. 15-7, our score. Hudson up. 11:38 first half. Hudson, everything has been in their favor. Offensively, they're doing a great job high-low, getting it to Hatfield. Defensively, their length is just causing problems, forcing Germantown to rush their shots.
Yeah, changing the trajectory of their shot, too.
Neither team is subbed, although we did get a sub. So Boyley did go out. Grace Hansen is in. Hansen, a 5'8" sophomore. She brings the ball across the timeline. And I think if you're Germantown, you got to find a weak link and try to attack it at some point, offensively or defensively. Skip pass, Grace Lewis, jump shot, good. KK catches it, goes right down the lane. They're going to say it's on the floor. She got bumped. So she's trying to inject her speed and just keep going. Lob it over the top to Paul's kill. Wisner three, her first shot of the night. Short. Back tap it ahead. Hudson. Shots off. So much is happening. Paul's kill on the floor. I'm supposed to be announcing it, and I'm getting into the game too much. There was a back tap after a rebound. Germantown had it. Hudson back taps. Ends up in the hands of Grace Lewis. She pitches ahead. Layup, rolls off the rim. Paul's kill comes down with the rebound, but immediately is met. Dare I say the Hudson Nats were right there? Pompu three. Off the mark. Wisner saves it into Hatfield's hands. I think Germantown's they're not themselves right now.
Ooh. Well, the length has a little, they haven't seen four players with this length.
The difference has been Hatfield. She's got it. She goes against Wisner. She loses it. Ball's batted out top. Jonas comes away with it, throws it away. Nope. Yep. That was a close one. Couldn't tell if she was going to get there. Timeout on the floor. It's a TV timeout. So we got a quick break. 17-7, 10:25 remaining first half. Germantown is yet to sub, and you know they have to sub. Can't go with these five, and I think you have to trust them at some point. And then, what do you do defensively? You have to stick with your.
You have to stick with Gotchi here.
You could go. They have experimented with a 1-3-1, but I think that might give Hatfield, more space. Dare I say?
Oh, you're right in that, and it's harder to box out on that.
10:25 remaining. We should be coming out of this timeout momentarily. We are. Any subs for Germantown? No. Any subs Hudson side? No. We'll just see who can outlast who. 10-point deficit for Germantown. It's been a long time since they've been in this position. So as we say that about subs, here comes Paige Robinson to the scores table. Acker, right side, 3. She rushed it again. She's rolling it. Paul's kill rebound. Kick out to Wisner. Left corner, Paul's kill on the block. KK dribbles out. She gets into the lane. Floater, good. That's the offense right now. It's KK against them. It's KK against Hudson. And that's okay because they're going to continue to get closer and closer. That's going to open up the outside shots.
I agree with that.
17-9, 9:45 remaining.
Ooh.
Deep 3 from past the logo. That was logo plus. Off the mark. Acker rebounds. She pushes. Drives into the lane. Shot good. Timeout, Hudson. I'm very certain I'm going to go out on a limb and say that head coach Jessica Vadnai did not like that shot. That was from the girls' state basketball logo, and I'm not talking by the L. I'm talking by the 2 in 2021. Holy moly, that was deep.
13's back in the game for
Hudson. Good that she wasn't injured. Good that she, and again, good chance it was a knee to knee or a knee to a thigh, similar to what we saw earlier in the Franklin-Hudson game. We weren't live with that one, but we did see a similar type situation. You know how it is, a knee to knee or a knee to thigh. Man, those, woo-wee, they hurt.
And when I was watching, that's what they are attending to, her knee.
Okay. 9.5 now, 17-11 our score. Acker bats it away. And again, this is a bench player, and I'm not saying that's a negative, a positive. I'm just saying Grace Hansen is a 5'8 sophomore. And I think you might want to pressure her. I almost want to put something on that to make her really sweat. KK guarding Sophia Jonas right now on top of the key. Swing it right side. Kiera Young into the game for Hudson. Lob over the top.
Nice.
Robinson saves it out of bounds. Pompu pushes left side. Drive, kick, nothing there. Paul's kill to KK. Down the lane, a floater. No good. Back iron, batted around. Paul's kill comes away with it. Step through, left hand, no good. Hansen rebounds. Pitch it ahead, but knocked out of bounds by KK.
A lot of action there, Coach.
A lot of action, a lot of tempo, a lot of heartbeats here. 8:51 remaining, 17-11. Again, if you're just joining us, this is strictly audio. We cannot bring you any type of coverage picture-wise. We can post pictures on Twitter and that. We can't post anything live. Hudson, a lot of pressure near midcourt. Get the ball left side. Jonas, out to the right side, Boyle. Now 5, Kiera Young. Catches, top of the key. She's got Paul's kill on her. They're just going top right now. Down the lane. Good help side from Pompu. But Hatfield comes away with it. There's a foul on Paul's kill. She had both arms.
so yes.
I think the Germantown crowd wanted a jump ball before that, but I don't know that there was a case at any point. And Hatfield looked like that uncle that has all the kids dragging on him.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like. Lob over the top to Hatfield. Kick out, 3, no good. Paul's kill comes away with it. Up ahead to KK. 1-on-2, KK down the lane. Finishes. Well, they're just going to keep running, G.
Yes, they are.
And they're back in it, 17-13, 7:50 remaining.
Ball screen coming, Coach.
KK gets a deflection near steal as they cross the timeline. Now the ball's in Hansen's hands. Now kick out, 3 on the way, no good.
Nice
box
block
out Robinson. I don't know that that's the shot from Kiera Young, but it was taken. Another deep one. They get it to Acker, left side. Got it! There's a wise coach that sits next to me that says it's a game of runs, and it's 17-16 with 17-16 left in the first half.
Acker just set a WI record for two.
Ball deflected out of bounds by Paige Robinson as I interrupt you.
No, that's fine.
Acker set a state record for most threes over 2 games, and I think that's going to keep getting bigger, I would imagine. That's, of course, unofficially. She tied it in the first game.
Right.
But
and 8 was the total for 2 games, and she had 7 in the first game, and now she has 2.
So we're going with it. 7 minutes now. Cross screen open. Hatfield gets the offensive rebound and finishes.
She's pretty strong.
She's really strong. Somebody's getting a great player. Wish we had more info on them. Robinson, corner 3, off the back iron. KK gets the offensive rebound. She draws the foul. That's an interesting call. I like it. It's interesting. I don't know that. Unless, even Audrey's like, wait, I didn't do anything. I kind of agree with her. But that's our job. I mean, we don't have to make these calls.
Well, exactly. We're not getting paid the big bucks.
And that is for certain. KK hits the first free throw, 19-17, 6:43 remaining. Second one. She collects the ball, puts it down, lets it fly, and hits it. 2 horns means it's a TV timeout. 19-18, 6:43 remaining. So at our last TV timeout, we said, boy, this length is giving them problems. I don't know what's Germantown going to do. And lo and behold, it looks like their plan is get it and run. And KK, finish.
Right. And Hatfield hasn't come out of the game yet.
And she's not getting, we are by no means saying she's out of shape. No means. But she's bigger, and she can't keep up, and very few can with KK. But she's having to go, and this is one thing I learned, Augie Vandermeulen at Whitewater. I got to know him a little bit, and he said this. He said, think about bigs. They go from block to block. They're now not on the top of the key going back and forth. They're going from end line to end line. And when you're bigger and you have to go that much more, and this is a college-size court that they're playing on, this isn't a high school court, it catches up to you.
Right. And in the Franklin game, she was being subbed like every 3 to 4 or 5 minutes.
You're right. That's a great point.
And they're not doing it here.
They could do that because that game, Hudson had control. Franklin made a couple of runs, but they had control the entire game.
And going back to the coach, he was a great coach at Whitewater, a national champion coach.
Sure was. As was his predecessor, Pat Miller.
Right.
Got to know Pat very well. Trying to go high-low. They're looking inside to Hatfield, nothing there. 3 Warhawk jerseys around her. They get it into her, and she finishes. So good patience. They looked, it wasn't there. They went to the top side, found her on the weak side. KK down the lane, kick out. Acker, 3. Got it! We're tied!
Acker's 3rd for the game. It's going to be a game of runs, Coach.
6 minutes left, first half. D1 championship on the line. That should have been a moving screen, but nothing called. Paul's kill catches the air ball. KK pushes down the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound, Boyley. Up ahead to Jonas. She crosses the timeline. Great cross-court pass. Did she lose it? She did. Johnson came down and lost the ball. For Hudson, it's a turnover.
This game, I think, is going to go down to the wire, Coach.
We're at 5:40 remaining, 21 apiece. Robinson, left side, inside. Pompu. She dribbles cross. Has it deflected and loses it. 3rd turnover of the night for Germantown. Lob inside. Paul's kill steals it. Hudson's 5th turnover. So each possession turning into turnovers. Germantown backs it out. Lob inside. Pompu, kick out. Skip pass. Robinson, 3. Short.
And that's what Paige
Jonas rebounds. That's right. Rebound, Jonas. She crosses the timeline and pushes. Look inside. Good shot fake and finish. That's Grace Johnson with the finish. Nice move. Got the Germantown defense in the air, put it on the step, put it on the floor, I should say, and then able to finish. KK on the other end, down the lane, and finish. Woo!
I like that, but I can do it better, she said.
Yeah. 4.5 remaining. Hatfield, top of the key. Hands off. Jonas, right side. Trying to get it to Hatfield. She's got it.
Oh.
Wide open, Grace Johnson.
Nice
Another up and under
fake.
and finish. Grace Johnson doing a real nice job with the shot fake and finish. 4:15 remaining first half. Acker, deep three, lets it fly. Got it! Jalen Acker, her third of the half. And for the first time tonight, Germantown has a couple of subs at the table with under 4 remaining first half. Each team only committing 3 fouls. Top of the key, Johnson looking inside. Hatfield loses it. Acker comes away with it. She's trying to get it to KK. She does, left side. Jonas picks her up. Acker thought about it. Kicks it right side. Robinson three. Short. Ball batted around. Paul's kill. Comes away with it. Kicks it out. KK three. Got it! If you're going to give them extra chances, they're going to take advantage. Timeout, Hudson.
Full.
Wow.
What a great game.
The only thing I can say is we have the best seat in the house for this. We are the 2 most fortunate guys right now.
How true that statement is.
We don't have to make any decisions. We just got to sit here and babble for another hour or so.
Acker's got 14 and KK's got 15.
Say that again.
Acker has 14, KK has 15. All are scoring.
Unbelievable. That's just amazing.
It is.
Well, this is it. The last team standing. We want to as W7 family, we want to congratulate Assumption at D5, Mishicot, and boy, what a journey they were on, and we were right in the middle of all of that. I don't want to say we were a big part of it, but we were right in the middle of the Mishicot journey. We want to congratulate Lake Mills as well. Notre Dame at D2. U4 teams were able to hoist the gold ball, which means right now there's 1 game remaining on the girls' docket, and it's right now Hudson trailing Germantown 29-25. Hudson has been up by 10, but now trail by 4 with 3:15 remaining first half. Hatfield inside. Johnson against Acker. Shot no good. Hess rebounds. Acker up ahead. Wisner into the lane. Floater. Back iron. Hatfield, give me that rebound. She gets it to Jonas on the left side. Up ahead. Boyle pulls it out. Hatfield. Kick out. Back inside Johnson. The high-low game is what they're good at, and they're doing it very well right now. Germantown is collapsing and taking away anything inside right now. 5-second call on Hatfield for holding the ball.
Great job.
Ed Swab, W7 family member, letting us know this is a 26-10 Germantown run.
Thanks, Ed, for that. Nice to hear your voice. Well, text your idea.
If he's right, then the lead was as big as 12. At 15-3, I think he is correct. KK against everybody, pulls it out twice, and then steps out of bounds. When the defense is set like that, you can't do it. Once you get them moving, then you can take on the world. But you got to get them on their heels.
And they were moving in unison, the defense was.
Sure were. Hess denying the next pass, doing a fantastic job. Now helping collapse. Hatfield, taken away by Acker, but she stepped out of bounds. Pompu and Paul's kill back. Hess and Robinson out. Good minutes from Hess and Robinson.
They're going to pass the ball in 32 is going to go
yes,
post
she is.
up right away.
And they recognize it. And look at Pompu. She denied that pass. Outstanding. They're still trying to get it to her, but the double team won't allow it. 3 on the way. Good. Livy Boyley buries it. Cuts the lead to 1. Connor DuBois with the jokes now. W7 family jokester. Says, can we get a clock? I wish. We're at 1:45 remaining, first half. 29-28 Germantown. Inside out. Wisner in the corner, nothing there. Acker free, top of the key, no good. Ball batted around. Paul's kill on the floor. It's going to be a tie-up. It's going to be Hudson ball.
Oh, it is.
Ed Swab, no way we question your stats. Absolutely not. 29-28. 92 seconds left in this very highly intense first half. Jonas crosses timeline, floats it to Hatfield. Backdoor cutter. Shot no good. Paulskill was able to rotate just enough. Acker comes away with it. She pushes across the timeline. Dribble handoff to Acker, right side. Acker to Arnold. Arnold inside. Kick out opposite. Wisner, KK. We're at a minute. She finds Paulskill all alone. Finish. And the foul on Hatfield.
That's Hatfield's second.
Great ball movement right there. Very different from the last time when KK tried to do it herself. That time we had them on their heels. Good ball movement. And Paulskill just sat at home, short corner, flashed at the right time and was able to finish. Audrey Hatfield goes to the bench with 62 seconds left in the half with 2 fouls. She was a little upset with that. She's a little mad at herself. Paulskill able to complete the 3-point play as we break the 1-minute barrier. 4-point lead Germantown. 32-28. Acker on the ball. Lot more pressure now from Germantown. Inside. Defense not allowing that same high-low without Hatfield.
Well, I was thinking, does Hudson play for the last shot because Hatfield's out?
Not so far, and now it's stepping out of bounds. 8th turnover of the half for Hudson. 38.2 left. See what Germantown does if they call for 1 shot.
They definitely know where Acker is. They are keeping a person with her.
Little surprised maybe didn't go to Paige Robinson to get another outside shooter. But hey, we're not questioning Matsubi. Just a suggestion, Coach.
There you go. How true that is. And again, he's got 28 wins.
Clock ticks down. 15 seconds remaining. KK's got it top of the key. She's going one-on-one. Kick out. Wisner, nothing there. Skip. Acker. Checks the clock, nothing there. KK has it. 8 seconds. Down the lane. Kick out. Pompu 3. Off the mark. Ball battle around. Paulskill gets it.
Half.
And that's our half. Paulskill was able to come down with a rebound as she went up to shoot it. It came off the rim. Sophia Jonas comes away with it. And we've reached the first half. And Coach G and I, we need to breathe. We're just as tired, if not more.
Exactly. This is a great half of basketball. Kind of reminds me of the Hortonville game right now. Both teams are playing well.
Great point. The one difference in that Hortonville half versus this one is the number of minutes played by the subs and the number of points scored by the benches. We haven't seen it from either bench, really. I'm going to try. Gary's trying to do it on the fly. Let's see what I can do here. Whew. Let's see what I can do here. I'm going to try to do something according to the boss man. I don't know that I can. I don't think I can because we needed to set it up beforehand, and I am not going to play with too much, Gary. You're putting a lot of faith in me. If you're wondering what we're doing, we're just trying to get some things, bring you more because we have to bring you less tonight. And as the Palm teams. This is Germantown's. Oh no, that's not true. We are back live Menominee Nation Arena. It's halftime, and what a first half we had. Hudson jumped out early. Big lead, 15-3 on Germantown. Germantown chipped away. It's been by 2 players. Record-setting Jalen Acker, who is now up to 11 threes over the 2 games today, which sets a state record, and KK Arnold. So the 2 of them, there's the third horn. The 2 of them have 29 of the 32. The other 3 coming from Paulskill on that late and one that gave Audrey Hatfield her second personal. See how that plays into this game. On the other side of things, Audrey Hatfield with 10. Livy Boyley, 7. 4 each for Grace Johnson and Grace Lewis. And Sophia Jonas has the other 3. It's been a great paced first half, but neither team is really subbing. So at some point, somebody's going to get tired. And it almost appeared at the end of the half that it might have been Hudson.
Which doesn't surprise me because Hudson played the later game, had less time to rest.
And this is something that we haven't discussed today, playing 2 games in one day. First, before we talk about that, let's give credit to the WIAA again for everything they did to put this together. And people are going to complain because some people will, but I think they've done a fantastic job. We have people in the seats. We have a fantastic game in front of us. Everybody's safe. Everybody's enjoying this. This is what we need. We need more positives right now. Credit to the WIAA, so thank you very much, WIAA.
And as we talked when this all started, I liked the way they had the 2 sites that you had Division II in lacrosse, Division I here, so everybody could watch the game.
Sure.
I mean, going back to Thursday with Division V and Friday with Division III and IV. I mean, how could you not love that? You got to see everybody play in prime time.
So we're a minute away from starting the second half. When this game concludes, somebody gets to hoist the gold ball. They will be the D1 champs. They will join D5 Assumption, D4 Michigan, D3 Lake Mills, D2 Notre Dame as state champions for the 2021 season. It's a battle of runs. We know that. 18 minutes left to decide. Then again,
who knows?
Might be more. While we have a moment, being a teenager is tough. There's the constant pressure to be liked, endless worrying about college, cyberbullying, and high expectations, along with all the negativity. What do Wisconsins do? What do Wisconsin teens do? When they want to block out the noise and clear their heads, they play. Research shows that teenagers who participate in high school sports have lower stress levels, more confidence, and greater self-esteem. And then there's the biggest benefit of all. High school sports are fun. Not just fun, they're a lot of fun. Encourage teenagers to participate in high school sports. They'll stress less and smile more. And they'll be laying a great foundation for a happier, healthier future. Ball's in play. Crystal Ellis puts it in play, and we're ready to go.
Both teams' starting units are on the floor.
No surprise there. Germantown now going right to left on our board. Set up a 3 in the corner from KK, no good. Johnson comes away with the rebound, her second of the night. Of course, all stats are unofficial. Jonas crossed the timeline, KK right in her face. Goes to set a ball screen, try to go high-low, Hatfield, nope, they kick it corner. Cross screen, that's Johnson. Paulskill defends it. A lot of skip passes in this game, both teams. Good up and under and finishing. 13, Livy Boyley. KK down the lane, nothing there, kicks it out to Wisner. Short corner, Paulskill, skip pass. Acker, deep 3, no good. Shot comes down to Johnson, she gets it up ahead. Jonas, cross the timeline. Left side layup, good, we're back even. Third tie of the night. Just under a minute into this second half. Tie game, 4-0 run. High-low, short corner pass, no good. Jonas comes away with it, they pitch it ahead. Paulskill sprinting back and commits the foul.
Her second.
You want that call. So Hudson coming out with the fresh legs running. And I think that's great now, but I don't know if they can keep that up. First free throw off the mark. Grace Lewis. If we keep saying Grace, it's because they have 4 on the team. Grace Lewis, 54% on the season. Correction, 52%. Second one, right on average. 5-0 run now for Hudson. They retake the lead. 4 lead changes, 3 ties. KK down the lane. Drake, great
nice
drop pass, great shot fake.
Oh.
And Natalie Paul's kill was just, that's a foul. That is a straight up foul and no call. I mean, just grabbed her arm. But we play on.
And they're human just like we are.
Whiz Kid, 3, no good. Acker, offensive rebound. Step through, left hand finish. Acker turns that offensive rebound into 2 points. 34-33. Ball right in front of us. High-low, nothing there. They sag. I think you got to continue to sag and dare him to shoot it, don't you? 3 on the way. Good! Sophia Jonas. KK down the lane. Drop pass, Paul's kill. Shot good. Back even. If we get 15 and 50 left of this, we're not gonna make it. Let alone the players, we're not gonna make it. 36 all. 15:40 remaining. High-low, nothing there. They go to the right corner.
I like what Germantown does. I think you got to give up the 3 and not let Hatfield beat you.
Hatfield has it, top of the key. Pompu on her. Back right side. Jonas in front of us. Lewis looks for it, doesn't get it. They go Hatfield, high-low. No, not there. Hatfield looking for Lewis. Bounce pass to Lewis. Kick out. Good possession for Hudson. Left side. Hatfield, 15-footer. Nope. She thought about it. Instead, a skip pass. Into the lane. Shot off the mark. Paul's kill rebound. That was a great possession for both teams, offensively and defensively. And KK down the lane. Fouled on the floor.
That was a good no call down here on Paul's kill.
And there's our first TV timeout of the second half with 14:55 remaining. We are tied at 36. It'll be Germantown ball when we put the ball in play. Wow, we've got a moment. When you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA/Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com. That's where the backslash comes in. /WIAA. And see how our team and your community can work together. Be true champions.
Got another one in, Coach.
Yeah, but I'm running dry here.
Do I need to call a water boy for you?
I wish we had something here. I'd run to the table quick, but inbound, Acker. Right side, Wisner. Pompu to KK. 18-footer. Got it. Soft little butterfly floated in.
I kind of like seeing KK flash to the middle against that zone.
You and I have talked about that. Acker cuts off the baseline penetration nicely by Boyle. She has to kick it out. They go right side now. Inside. Hatfield. I think you got to sag off the shooters and dare them.
Well, if you watch Acker, she
3 on the way.
definitely
No good.
doing that.
Acker rebounds. She keeps it and crosses the timeline. Wisner. Back to KK. Arnold. Wisner playing a little game of catch. Wisner lets it fly short. Corralled by Boyle. And I think that's I've shot this, but not this deep during the season. But they haven't scored, and they're used to scoring a little bit here and there, and I think they feel like they need to. I don't think they have to.
I agree.
But I understand what they're doing. I do get it. 38-36, 13:40 remaining. Top of the key, looking right side, finding Jonas. She takes it to the hoop, and it rolls around and off. Acker rebounds. Good attack, just rolled off.
I agree. I do. I mean, I was going to say the same thing.
KK, a little hiccup move, finish. A little step right, come back left. A little step right, come back left, and a pull-up jumper. And with 13:05 remaining, Germantown up 4. Jonas across the timeline. Lewis inside. Johnson spins against Paul's kill. Left hand, no good. Ball batted around. KK comes away with it in the open court.
Ooh.
No call on contact. She goes to the hoop, no good. Paul's kill cleans it up, no good. So it looked like a couple of fouls. They let it go. Now a turnover.
Hatfield didn't get down the court that time at all, Coach.
Ends up in the hands of Wisner. She goes to the hoop. Layup off the mark, and Johnson comes away with the rebound.
Timeout.
Timeout, Hudson.
30.
So this looks like a couple of teams that are tired. You know, they're sprinting back and forth, doing everything they can.
There's a lot of timeouts left. What are you looking for, Coach?
Nothing. We're good.
I was going to say, Hudson has 1 team timeout left, and Germantown has 4. But you know how the TV
Sure.
timeouts are going to play big.
$12:31 remaining, 40-36 the score. That horn means it's time to go, ladies. It's back onto the floor we go. 40-36, Germantown up 4. I'm playing with Osmos, I'm playing with cameras. We don't even have them on.
You're doing it all, as always.
Not really. Ball in play, here we go. Sophia Jonas, the 5'7" senior, matched up with KK.
If you watch Jalen Acker, she's helping on the weak side on the lobs.
Robinson checked into the game at that dead ball. And that was for Germantown. Pomp, who did an outstanding job on Hatfield, pushing her away from the hoop. She's catching it 15 to 20 feet away. To the hoop, finish it, left hand. Good move by Livy Boyley, sorry. Livy, I'll get you. Kick out, Robinson wasn't ready for that. Acker thought about it, keeps it. Go back. Now Robinson's ready, and that's off the mark. She was affected by the defense. You saw that.
Herself.
Yeah,
Yep.
we saw that. She short-armed it.
Yeah.
Hatfield helping with the pressure. Boy, she's a nice player, G. So heady.
Oh, yeah.
Now they're trapped baseline. Who touched this one out of bounds? It was off Hudson. So the hammer pass, there was a double team on the baseline. A hammer pass just didn't go anywhere.
Right.
Hammer passes that baseline pass to the corner, just didn't make it. What do we got? Timeout on the floor. Germantown's going to take a 30. 40-38, 11:31 remaining.
A great game.
Not much more we can say to it other than that. It has just been outstanding. So we come out of the timeout. The foul, nobody's in foul trouble. Hatfield has the 2. Does anybody?
Paulskill has 2.
I think Grace Johnson does as well. Is that correct?
Right.
So
That is
Johnson
correct.
and Hatfield, the 2 bigs, they each have 2, and then Paulskill has 2. 2, you can live with it right now. You're
Right.
6.5 into the second half, so you're good to go with that.
Hatfield's
As
grabbing
the
it.
players come back out on the field, getting a little tired, I think.
You know what the first couple signs are, and that's
Start
one
tugging
of
at the shorts.
them. Yep.
And hands on hips of the other. I think we saw both coming out of the break as KK crosses the timeline into Paulskill. Kick out, Robinson, quick pass to Acker. Too much steam on that one. Bounce pass, KK left side. Inside out. trying to get ball into the corner. They do. Kick it out to Acker. 3, no good. Another rebound for Boyle.
Oh, steal.
And a steal.
Coach.
Pompou, no good. Acker comes away with the rebound. No foul call. Hatfield comes away with it. So the referees in the crowd were calling for a foul, nothing called. Hudson breaks the pressure. 10:45 remaining. Championship Saturday is living up to the billing. Ball deflected. Out of bounds, off Germantown. Take a quick breather.
Coach Stuvey.
Go ahead, G.
Coach Stuvey's asking about a foul, and the ref is saying she stood straight up, and Stuvey says no. Her arms were coming down. I'm going to ask for a better high school basketball championship game. Two teams fighting tooth and nail to get this done. Whoever wins this game is going to deserve the championship.
That horn means we're back.
It does.
So a lot of dead time. I think that is definitely benefiting Hudson. Specifically Audrey Hatfield and Grace Johnson, both post players for Hudson at 6'2". They're long, they're big, they're working their tails off on both ends, and you could see that it's starting to wear down. And to your point, they had that later game, so they haven't had as much rest in the day. Does that matter with teenagers? Who knows? But we're going to go with it.
Right.
Hudson to trigger.
Lob to the middle.
Can't with 3 white jerseys around it.
Exactly.
Nothing there. They get it in. Hansen keeps it. Comes off the screen of Hatfield. Nothing there. Top of the key. Pompou. Denial.
Oh, she traveled.
That foot went from here to here with no call. But
she took the ball to the ground.
But I think she still had it in her hand. So I don't think there was a call there. Shot no good. KK comes away with it. She tapped it to herself. Just a heady play.
And I don't want to. I think the officials have done a great job this.
Pompou, cut off. Baseball pass out to Acker. Nothing there. Robinson, right side, inside out. Paul's kill, drop pass.
Nice pass.
Pompou, off the mark.
And that's Pompou's shot. Or that's Wisner's shot.
.9:45 remaining. Inside Johnson, has it taken away!
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness gracious, that was a steal.
That's Paul's
Nope, they're
kill.
saying it's on Acker.
Oh.
Mike came over with a big smile on his face. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I love it. I think he saw what we saw, but we didn't see the push from Acker behind it. That's the problem. Paul's kill had the steal, but Acker's the one that was called for the foul. So, and that referee had a great view of it. Coach Stuvey wanted a clarification, make sure that was definitely on Jalen and not Paul Skill's third, because he did not want to have that issue. Up screen, cross screen. Nope. They're going to try to get the 3 on the left side, and then nope, the cutter right there. Good
nice
job
by
Hess and Paul's kill. Somehow they get the pass away. Masks come down. Jonas is going to be called for the foul by KK.
KK's second.
4th team foul.
14 fouls to 1.
Inbounding right in front of us. Lob. Ooh, thought Pompou could have gone and gotten it. Lob inside. Hatfield looking. Hess. Great
nice
defense.
job.
Johnson and Paul's kill. KK deflects it out of bounds. The Nats are doing their job. They're not Nats now. They have to be a little bigger and longer. Mosquito-ish.
Yes. I like
because
Time
they're
out.
just too big.
Stuvey's fault.
Coach Stuvey is on the floor asking for a timeout. He's not a yeller.
No, he's not.
If it was me, they'd hear it. I get that from my mother.
I guarantee they'd hear me.
9:21 remaining. We've got a full timeout. A great opportunity exists for people who enjoyed sports as participants. and would like to give back to the game that means so much to them. Becoming a high school game official gives you the opportunity to get involved, get in shape, and help teach the game to young people. Signing up is easy. To become a WIAA licensed official, go online at wiaawi.org to apply and become a WIAA licensed official. A message from W7 and the WIAA, keeping the education in sports. They've done a great job. Again, we didn't see the push in the back from Acker, but we were blocked and it was opposite us. But this, we now approaching the halfway point of the second half.
Well, what impresses me about the Nats is they wall up kids well. Stand straight up and down, don't move their arms.
They do it all in their legs and hips,
Correct.
so you can get away with that a little bit more. Hudson to trigger it. Baseline out of bounds. Hatfield, 15-footer. Got it.
That's her first points this half, Coach.
I had the score wrong. My apologies on our scoreboard. We're tied at 40 as we approach 9:05 left, first half. KK got caught in midair and threw it away. Wisner in. Pompu out. 9:04 remaining, so we're halfway. We got 9 minutes left to determine a winner.
Hudson's on a little run at the moment, even though it's 4 points. It's a run. Because that's what those runs have been today.
Shorter, yep. Acker defending Hansen right in front of us. Go to the top of the key, swing it to the left side. Hansen comes across on the screen. And then Hatfield on the top of the key. Right side Johnson. She gets tripped up and, oh boy. She tripped on her own teammate and they got KK for a foul.
It's KK's third.
Got to be aware when she penetrates now too.
Well, KK did the right thing. She beat her to the spot. She was in front of her, but like you said, the trip and...
Top of the key, right side now. Johnson on the cutter. You got to go right at KK. They do, but she misses the shot. KK rebounds. She pushes, right side. Paul's kill, layup good. 8:10 remaining. Germantown regains the lead. Hansen, left side to right side, nothing there. Flash it inside, and a cut. Johnson, she traveled.
Good call.
Great help. It was a great pass by Hatfield. She had Johnson, and the help, weak side help was there.
And that's what people don't understand, how great Germantown's weak side defense is.
Acker and KK kind of laughing with each other. Gotta love it.
That doesn't surprise me.
7:45 left in the state championship, and they're laughing, cracking jokes. Left side corner, Wisner, nothing there. They go short corner. That's Paul's kill. Back out to Wisner. She dribbles across, kick out. Hess thought about it. She pulls it out. Wisner swinging it left side, KK. Into the lane. Shot off the backboard and good. Now Germantown on their mini 4-0 run. Acker goes at Johnson. Correction, Hansen, and not there. Right side Johnson. But again, the offense is going the other direction if you're Hudson. They're going away from the hoop. Three on the way, no good. Acker comes away with the rebound. Her 8th unofficially. She keeps it. Up ahead now to KK. Into the lane. Left hand, fouled, and she'll go shoot two. That's going to be on Hatfield. So the two big ones for each team with 3 fouls. I don't think either coach is looking to take them out. Love it.
Pool at the table.
So KDP is going to check back in for Germantown. Can't see who's checking in for Hudson. KK's free throw is good.
Number 3.
And that is number 3, Grace Lewis. And now Paige Robinson sprints to the table. She checks in. She's going to give WizKid a break. So Paul's Kill and Wisner get their final breaks of the night, and these will be short. 30 seconds, maybe a minute. But you do have another TV timeout after 6, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Free throw, no good. Hatfield comes away with it. Lewis. And another foul call. I've said it anytime. If somebody falls, there's always a whistle called. I did not see it. I admit. I had the referee. I had blocked, players. Yeah. We were completely blocked. But anytime somebody hits the floor, whether deserved or not, somebody's getting a foul called on them. 45-40. Jay steal into Acker's hands. Oh, and KK got away with a double dribble.
Yeah, she did.
Hess
nice pass ahead.
Able to finish. As Hudson went to inbound the pass, Acker steals it, flying out of bounds, saves it to KK. KK dribbled, went to pass. She put both hands on it. No call. She dribbled once more, pitched it ahead to Hess, and Hess is able to finish. And now KDP with the foul. Whew. 6:22 remaining. Germantown's lead, the largest of the night for them, 7. Looking for their 29th win of the season. Hudson looking for their 24th and a perfect record.
Acker played that play so well. They ran the screen to the screener. Acker took care of both of them.
Jonas to the right side to Johnson. Back top of the key. Boyle down the lane, left hand, no good. Acker rebounds. Acker flips it underhand. Arnold. KK gets it back. See what they do. Pull it out.
There you
go.
They're
doing it.
Smart move.
They pulled it out, daring the defense to come out. They've spread the floor. KK has Sophia Jonas on her.
Oh, she pushed her.
KK gets the lane, goes to the hoop, and somehow finishes. How did she get that to fall? The lead's 9. The coaching staff is calling for loud noises here. Hatfield inside. Shot off the mark. Acker rebounds, her 10th. KK walks it up the floor with 5:25 remaining.
Timeout.
And Coach Stubbe wants a timeout. He's going to take a big one. 5:25 remaining. Germantown 49, Hudson 40. Let's go back to the beginning of the year. Game 1, you beat Tosa West 84-27. That started a nice little roll, okay? But then all of a sudden you had that week of death that we called it, or whatever you called it.
It was the week of death.
They beat Brook Central on a last-minute 3, last-second 3. DS win by 3. Pewaukee win by 4. That's a Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. Each game had opportunities, but most specifically that Pewaukee game, to pull it out and dare the defense to come out. We saw a couple of things in that game. We called it chess matches by each coach. Coach Reuter was doing the same. Okay, you're going to do that, I'm going to do this. But what we saw is Coach Stuvey do something he's been unaccustomed to, maybe, and that is pull the ball out and dare Pewaukee to come out of their 1-3-1 at the time.
Right, and by doing that, it opens up gaps for KK.
And there's nobody in the state hitting these gaps like she does.
Right.
And it's not like Acker can't. And what that's going to do is it's going to open up your shooters.
Well, and I was going to say before we went to timeout, this is the best I've seen Acker play the last couple weeks this season. Not that she hasn't played well, but doing everything.
Well, I think now we can let the world know she had a broken finger.
Yeah.
We did not say anything, obviously, as Hudson comes out trapping. Ooh. And the ball's deflected, but it ends up in KK's hands. KK, she breaks everybody down, drops it off. Robinson, floater, no good. Hatfield rebound. Great job by Hudson.
Nice pass.
Pitch it ahead. Pompu gets called for the foul. I think it's going to be KDP. Hudson did a great job trapping.
Katie's third.
Paul's kill, Wisner checking back in. Germantown on a 9-0 run. Hudson looking to cut that, and they do. They stop the run. 49-41, exactly 5 minutes remaining. Robinson and Hess out. Wisner, Paul's kill back. Hudson, something we should mention is they will shoot free throws the rest of the way as the second one is off.
Good call there, Coach. I think this opens up gaps, trapping up high.
They're in a 1-3-1 trap. Germantown's faced this. They're very good at skip passes, and it leaves Acker open for the three, and she got it! The lead's 11 with 4:35 remaining.
This is a must score for
Hudson, no question.
Hudson.
Paul's killed. She was jumping out of the gym for that and was nowhere near it. Skip pass. Boyle looking. She's in trouble. Nope. She gets it to Jonas. She lets it fly. Shot off the mark. Acker comes away with her 12th rebound of the night. Up ahead, KK walking it across the timeline. Lob pass, Wisner. She gets it back immediately to KK. If you get somebody that opposite corner, you're going to have somebody wide open. KK dribbles in it, and there's a foul. That's only the third team foul. But I like the patience. I like that they're killing clock. You've got 11-point lead.
I also like the way they're Germantown's going 1-3-1. They're putting a shooter and a person on the wing on the same side. So
you can't double team.
You can't double team because if you look at it, if you look right now, you got Wisner in the corner. And they got nice. This is
KK down the lane, drops it off. Paul's kill, got it. 54-41, 3:40 remaining. Nobody picks up Hansen. She takes it all the way in.
Nice.
Then pulls it out. Yep. Johnson. I think Paul's kill's a little too amped right now. She's jumping up for everything. Left hand layup off the mark. That time she snatches a rebound. KK crosses the timeline, pulls it back out. Nobody around her now. She floats the pass to Acker, to Pompu, back out to Arnold. Keep them running. KK breaks everybody down, drops the pass.
Nice pass.
Wisner! Oh my goodness. There was no way she saw her. She got around Hatfield and she dropped a pass to nothing. There was nobody there. And Wisner came and finished and just gets hammered. Otherwise, this place would have gone ballistic. The roof might have gone off. It was so well executed. 3:10 remaining as the Whiz Kid steps to the line.
69%.
Buries the first. Second one.
Good.
It touched everything. It touched the rim. It touched the backboard. But in the end, it touched the bottom of the net, and that's the important thing as we approach 3 minutes and a 15-point lead for Germantown. Hatfield looking for the ball, nothing there. Back right side corner. Kira Young inside, Hatfield finishes. 56-43. No full court pressure, so KK just walks it up. 2:48 and counting. Lob, back out, Acker, right back to Arnold. She's drawing everybody, she breaks everybody down. She splits everybody and finishes.
26 for KK.
2.5 remaining. The lead's 15. Jonas goes right at Pompu and they're gonna get a travel call. Great defense by KDP.
They're changing their defense, Coach. I think they're going man.
Well, you would hope they would start doing something because I think they were being a little too, use all 10 seconds here. It was 2:26 when they put it in, and KK's walking it up. And she could just take off if she wanted to. She'll go right by everybody.
Right.
And that's what she wants to do, and that's what she does, and she gets a foul called on.
Number 13.
She draws it. Livy Boyle, her second.
Team's fifth.
That's key, as they still have one more to play with. 2:16 remaining. Pass inbound, Natalie Paulskill.
As you and
go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
I was just going to say, as we talked this whole year, this is where Germantown's tough. They have 5 kids that you can't defend with your regular team.
As you were saying that, KK went to the hole and was fouled. 2:05 remaining. Everybody talks about Germantown and their offense. They have held a very, very good Hudson team to 43 points so far. And, oh, by the way, their offense is still scoring.
Yeah, exactly.
2:05 remaining. Second free throw from KK, buried, 60-43. 2 minutes now remaining.
28 for KK.
Backdoor
nice
cut. Paulskill over to help, but collecting the rebound off the mark. They had 2 chances. They had Hansen was unable to finish. And now it's starting to look real for Germantown. KK breaks down, goes to the hoop, left hand, finish and foul.
30 for KK.
And Hudson's heads have sunk. Every one of them put their head down after that. Germantown's going to take a 30. I think we can say it.
Oh, I think you can. After the free throw, they're taking a timeout.
No, they're taking it now. Little interesting, is that their last or they have one? I think they have one left. The scoreboard shows one, but nope, that is their last. Well, Germantown, you are 101 seconds away from hoisting the gold ball for the first time in school history. Started out 15-3 Hudson. Things have kind of changed.
And this is a typical Germantown game. It's close against good teams, and then you go, what just happened? They hit teams for a bunch of points.
Ed Swab is saying it's a 21-3. No, it's 22 because it was 40 apiece. Our last tie, our 5th and final tie of the night, made it 40 apiece. As KK knocks down the second one, and the lead is now 20? Wow. It is. They made a mistake up there. They fixed it. Inside, Johnson. Little hook shot, bake, good. No full court pressure. They're going to let Germantown take this down.
Wow, they're not even coming out to play her.
Nope, they're letting the clock tick down. Germantown, you are going to be the state champs.
Nice pass.
Paulskill has it blocked, saves it, but it ends up in the hands of Boyley. But at this point, it doesn't matter. We're now under a minute.
Defend threes. Twos don't hurt you.
.45 seconds. 40 seconds. Hudson 3, good. Sophia Jonas.
That's her 9th.
30 seconds as KK walks it up, crosses the timeline.
Yeah.
25 seconds. She's imploring the crowd to get loud. They're coming at her. She goes right by everybody. She kicks it out to Acker. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There it is. Germantown, you are the 2021 state champs.
What a great feeling.
You can speak to that. You've been there.
I have, and I'll tell you there's not a better feeling. And as we said today, this chemistry on this team has been outstanding. And all you got to do is look at them. They're hugging, crying.
Those are a lot of tears of joy, obviously.
Just think, Coach, we were so lucky to see all 30 games of Germantown this year. And to see one of the best players to play this game. And Acker, holy cow, what a great tournament, what a great career for Jalen.
Well, we got a chance this week to go to Germantown, and we interviewed the players, and each and every one of them, the seniors, what are you going to miss about this group? And they said, the relationships. We are all best friends, and it's shown. It is out there.
And as we talked in the first game, a lot of this credit goes to Jalen,
bringing them all together.
And then KK and Jalen, I mean, the stars of the team really, I think, were the key to the chemistry of this team.
Inseparable. They were inseparable all season. They had a blast. Goes back to that three that Jalen hit at the buzzer. We wanted her as player of the game. She said, hold on, I got to get KK.
Absolutely.
And that's when we looked at each other and went, this is a little different. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to win a state title, but it sure showed us something, and we were around it, as we've said numerous times, thankfully.
Yes. I mean, if you think about the home team, Germantown, state champs, and the runner-up to the hometown, Michigan, state champs.
So what's that tell you, folks? You can buy championships. Come on.
And you can have the two of us.
Yeah, well, that's not great. They just put their wallets away.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry about that.
We're going to turn it over to the PA system as they hand out the awards for both teams. Hudson, the runner-up first.
We do want to close out at some point, so I'll go get all that. I'm going to make my way over.
And we'll go Jessica Davis from Hudson. Please come forward and receive the team trophy.
Hudson finished the season 23-1. And for most of this game, it was a really good game. Hard fought. It's like Germantown's done all year. They just hit more spurts than you do, and they have longer ones. What a great job for Hudson.
And now the players of the Germantown Warhawks.
History is made many ways. KK Arnold. Miss Lob. Maddie Montgomery. Leah Hess. Gretchen McNeil. Karina Murphy, our favorite golfer. Natalie Paulsko. Sorry about that, Karina. I meant to. Paige Robinson. Here's our favorite golfer. Gamecocks. Hole-in-one in a sectional game last year. Emily Wisner will be back next year. Katie Pompu did a lot of dirty work for the girls, all the little things. Jalen Acker, I can't tell you, she's the complete player. Taylor. I can remember when Bowles scored her first point and how excited her mom was. And number 34, I can't say enough about her. A girl that was a manager last year and worked to get on a state championship team. How great is that? Congratulations, Coach Stubbe. You deserve this. It has been a fun run for Ed and I to watch every one of these games. And a big KK and Acker are the stars of the team, but the heart and soul of this team are number 13, Natalie Paulskill, who's a phenomenal athlete, and number 23, Katie Pompu. I mean, I could sit here all day and tell you how proud we are that we were lucky enough to have Germantown for the 30 games this year. I've never seen a closer team and a more caring team about each other, and I mean that seriously. As they're all there taking their pictures, rightly deserved. Right, first state championship for the girls. Everybody that follows high school basketball in the state of Wisconsin knows what the boys did, but the girls, what a great, great, great accomplishment. Yes, we did.
Seven coming in, but the 2 games was 8. She had either 12 or 15. Hey, what was my prediction? Huh? What was my prediction? You got it. She shattered the 2 games. And I don't know what she ended up with, but at one time she was 13 in 2 games. And you only, 8 was 2, 7 was 1. She tied somebody in the 1. The girl in a 3 or 4 games. So what a great. I'll tell you. Played well. Well, I mean, like what I'm saying is, she was doing all she was complete.
Let's finish this up, G. You can run for mayor later. Congratulations.
We might do
Wait. Does that mean I have to see Craig Braid again?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Then it's out. Then it's over.
Nice seeing you, Maureen. Thanks for everything you did for me at DS.
Germantown Nation, you are state champs. But before we get out of here,
Thank you.
We need to thank Germantown. It starts at the top. We need to thank Coach Stuvey. He let us in. We were at practices. He came and talked to us before games. He let us be a part of this team, a part of this program at all levels. He said, come and do what you got to do. We want to thank his staff. They were great. Same thing. They gave us all the info that we needed. The players, I mean, this means nothing without them.
And to Sarah, let's not forget the
I'm
AD.
going down the line. Don't you worry. Coach. But the players, they were so open to all of us.
There's Coach Stuvey and his daughter. Big hug.
Yes, Sarah Unerdl,
Yeah.
the athletic director. I'm going down the line. Thank her. She was always saying, if you need something, let us know. We always came with our stuff, but if we ever need anything, we knew we could go to her. We knew we could count on her. The fans, the community, they have come up to us everywhere we've been thanking us. I don't think they understand. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
It has been a great community.
You let us in.
Nice
You
to
made
meet
us
you,
a part
Katie.
of your
Good luck.
community. Thank you so much. This has been a great journey. From day one, we got a chance. I interviewed Coach Stuvey way back when. He said, you need anything, let me know. I said, what's going to be different this year than last year? He couldn't really answer it. How do you answer that question? But he said, we'll figure it out. I think they did.
Oh, without a doubt. And I just got a tweet from somebody about Coach Stuvey. In Coach Stuvey's interview, he said he was blessed to witness her play in 30 games this year.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
You guys were awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's been everywhere. I wish everybody could share in this feeling that we have. I mean, we felt like we were with this. We were a part of it.
Exactly.
And we were not.
Right. We're an outsider. We're neutrals looking in.
But we had the best seats in the house tonight.
Correct.
Again, credit to Hudson. They came in. They gave jumped out 15-3. Germantown took that punch and just, you could see the plan. Coach Stuvey took a timeout. He said, run them into the ground. KK took that to heart, and she did that. Jay starts hitting threes, and it was over. It was 40-40, and then look at this finish.
I know.
And the score doesn't dictate what Germantown really did. They had complete control of everything after that point.
Well, and as we've said many times this year on, we see this every game.
We do.
Game is close, and the next thing you look, they're up by 20, and you go, how? And it's been, I mean, today it was Jalen and KK, but, Robinson, Murphy, Hess, they all do the scoring. I don't want to leave out my favorite player, Natalie Paulskill. I mean, the heart and soul of this team. And then let's not forget Emily Wisner and Katie Pompu.
You got it right even.
I did.
30 games in, he finally got Katie Pompu's name right.
And for the Germantown people, they understand the way I am with parents. Yeah.
See if he'll come over. Coach G is going to see if Matt Stuvey's available for a couple minutes. We know a lot of people are tugging. He's getting family pictures. Take your time, Coach Stuvey. You deserve it. You have earned it. Again, it was 40-40. Final 63-48. A 23-8 run to finish it. And Germantown is able to win their first state title. A lot of people right now want Coach Stuvey's time. I don't know if we'll get it. We're going to certainly try. This is going to be one heck of a fun ride home for them. $9:51 on Saturday night. Coach Stuvey's making his way over. He's doing it. He got stopped on his way. He's got to go on TV? All right, we'll do it real quick. You got to go to the bigger people, but you're getting us first, and we appreciate it. A lot of people coming over. First, congratulations.
Oh, thank you very much.
That's a deep sigh. We did that the whole game. Real quick, we know you got many people that want you. First, thank you for everything. This has been an incredible journey. But talk about it. Talk about it's 40-40. It's been a back and forth game. What did you tell your team that led to this 23-8 run?
Just continue to play great defense. I think that was the key. I mean, I thought our defensive rebounding was really outstanding all night. I know they only had 2 offensive rebounds at halftime, and I don't know how many they had second half, but I thought Jalen, I think, had 13 or 14 rebounds, and especially on the defensive end, she was outstanding, getting position, and I just think that was the key, was just getting those defensive rebounds, and that allowed us then to get out in transition a little bit, and then once they went to that 1-3-1, I think that was the death of them, because that just pulled all their big kids away from the rim, allowed KK all that space to drive, and she just took great advantage of it.
And that's what we had talked about. Did you at any point just say keep running, because it sure looked like you guys came out of a timeout. You're down 15-3 early, and you just kept going. And it sure helps to have KK when you're saying run, right. But that opened up Jay, and she started knocking down some shots.
Yeah, I mean, that was the key, is if we can just keep getting defensive rebounds, we want to get out in transition and beat that zone down the floor as much as possible, and try to take advantage of those big kids not getting in position. So that was the key, and that's what we emphasize. Just every time we get a defensive rebound, let's go.
All right, I'll let you go. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Go enjoy it. Have fun.
Will do.
That's Coach Matt Stubbe. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
Go
guys.
enjoy it. Have fun. As the arena clears out, we're one of the few remaining, but we want to, again, thank everybody in the Germantown community for welcoming us. Unity, the key to Germantown, and that's a theme you will see in the future with this as we wrap up this season. It's a team that's been as tight as ever, and this team played as one as any group that we've ever seen. And now Coach G's been around since they invented the game, but these girls were so tight. We went to every practice, and they just pulled for each other so hard, and it was so fun to watch. So again, thank you to Germantown, the coaching staff, the administration, the community for welcoming W7 in. You made us your home school. We brought you, as best as we could, a state championship. So we're not taking any credit, don't worry. But again, for the W7 family that you allowed, Ed Swab, Ryan Ellerbush, Ron Gavinsky, I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out, and we don't have that big a family to worry about. Yep, mention him. Larry. And, of course, the legend. He took the season off, but he's still a part of what we do and who we are. Coach G, it's been a blast. Throw that on one last time, and let's get out of here. Thank you. Had a blast.
Thanks, Ed, for letting me be part with you. It was the most enjoyable time I've had in a long time. And I should thank Gary. Gary, thank you, because without you, this would not have happened.
Exactly. We were not going to say goodbye without thanking Gary Whipperman, who is W7. We're not here without him. He put this all together. We just provide what we can, and we want to thank everybody. So for the W7 family, GTV is signing off for the last time. But this time they're doing it as state champions.
Exactly. Isn't a better feeling.
Germantown, you are the Division I state champions. For all the state champions this year, Assumption, Mishicot, Lake Mills, Notre Dame, and, of course, Germantown. Congratulations. Have a great offseason. You've been watching GTV, a W7